Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 10th of September 2020. Welcome to video number 258. Today I want to tell you a short story, some experience that I kind of taken upon myself in the last few days. That was like 2, maybe 3 nights ago, that I decided to go to bed and had some more time to sleep. And I slept for like 8.5 hours. I got up in the morning, and I remember waking up and thinking, why do I even want to get up? What would be the reason for me to want to get up? And I was sitting down and being completely, totally asleep, and trying to find one thing that I would enjoy today, that might put me in a position that I would really want to get up. And I remember through all that day, I was kind of struggling and thinking, why would I have an issue finding this thing and make this whole day kind of a miserable experience? Because I was not really expecting anything. Nothing really happened. That was like a waste of a day. So a few days later, yesterday evening, I decided to go to bed, and I said to myself in the evening, the next day is going to be awesome. Tomorrow is going to be a great day. And I didn't even really had anything that I was looking forward to happen. No, I just thought about, I just want to enjoy that day. And even though I slept like 5.5 hours rather than 8.5, I got up and I was feeling much better. And all that day, I was like kind of in this kind of interesting, positive mood, just because I decided to. And you see, I could go to this kind of cliche story of glass half full and half empty, but I don't really want to go there because it's kind of a hippie way of looking at this, and having nothing against hippies, but it's like it doesn't make me say that this is a great idea. So I try to think about it based on my experience, and I got to this three points basically. First of all, I want you to make a decision that something's going to change. And you see, this whole concept is not about believing or trying to have a positive thoughts about what's going to happen. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But it doesn't change, it doesn't it doesn't make me believe that this is going to work. What is much better for me, it's much easier for me to digest, is that I can make a decision. And the outcome will be a positive thinking, but it's just about me and making decisions that I'm going to look for things that I want to enjoy that day. And maybe if you want to decide to do this, maybe for you it's going to be go and ride your bike for an hour. Maybe go to the gym or go into the local park and just exercise a little bit. Just change your state. Maybe for some of you it's going to be something like staying at home and reading a book, maybe watching a game, maybe playing a game. Maybe it would be go and pray or go to church. I don't know. But you see, the whole idea is that you can change everything about your day without really changing anything, just by making a decision that you decide to experience that day differently. And interestingly, it works, at least in my case. So first of all, a decision. But it's not enough. Then I thought about point number 2. That one of the amazing things that I'm aware of for years now is that you can decide to do what you want, not because, I don't know, you have to, but because you can. Tell me, who is going to stop you if you want to go and do something stupid? Go to your local store, take some soda or whatever, bubble gum, and just walk out of the store. You can just get up right now and do something stupid. You can take your favorite cup or your wife's favorite cup and smash it against the wall. Who's going to stop you? And then you can do something positive. You can get up and tell your wife that you love her. You can get up right now and prepare tea for both of you, and she's gonna enjoy it. You can do even something that is that will have or might have much broader or much worse or much better result in the long run. You can tell your girl to pack and leave, or you can pack yourself and leave right now, and in 10 minutes your life is gonna look completely different. But then you can do the same thing and do something positive. Like you can call your parents or your best friend that you stopped talking to like years ago just because of some stupid argument. And you can call them or him or her and say, listen, this is stupid. I love you and I want you back in my life. That's simple. And you can, in like 2 minutes, completely change your life. Who's going to stop you? Who is going to stop you? No one. That's why whether you're going to go and do something amazingly positive or something amazingly stupid, regardless of the impact on your life in the long run, you can do it right now just because you decide to. And you can do that because you can. And that is fascinating, but it pumps me that I can basically direct and do whatever I want in my life just because I give myself permission to believe and act upon it. Because in general, no one's going to stop you. And obviously, there's tons of stuff, tons of variables in your life that you're not going to be able to control. But as we said yesterday, and we watched yesterday's video, if you don't know what I'm talking about uncertainty, it's like with this plane. If it's go off the course, you can just try to get it back. That's it. Something happened. You had no possibility to control it, then you just decide to get back on track. That's it. But it all comes down to you making a decision, and making a decision because you know that you can, and in general, no one's going to stop you. So then point number 3, as I always try to get back to us guys, why it is important for you as a guy to understand this. Because in your relationship, your girl, your wife, your girlfriend, whoever is there with you, or your kids, or your whole family, including your stupid cat, they're going to be dependent on you. They're going to be looking at you, and she would want you to be, this rock in your relationship that she could lean on. Your kids want to look up to you. But what do they see? You being passive, sitting in your armchair, clicking the channels in your TV, doing nothing? Or do they see a person who's making a decision? We're going to do this, we're going to do that, it's going to be awesome, or we're going to be amazing. It turns out to be rainy, no problem, not a problem, we're going to do something differently. We're going to make different plans. And the weekend was awesome, even though it was raining and the weather was terrible. Because it's all in your head. And interestingly enough, whether the whole thing is about making a decision, knowing that you can, and bringing that to your relationship, to your family. And in general, if you look close enough, you're changing nothing. There's nothing different. You're not buying, like a magic wand that basically is going to change the circumstances. You're not, having anything more that you had the day before. It's just how you decide to use what you already have. The power to decide how your life is going to look like. That's it. That's why, going back to my story, I had 2 different experiences about 2 completely the same days, or even worse, because the day that I enjoyed more, I had much less sleep. And even though it was better, just because I decided I'm going to enjoy it. That's it. So listen, this is what I want you to take from this video. George Bernard Shaw had this amazing quote. He said, I don't believe in circumstances. People who get on in this life are those who get up in the morning and look for circumstances that they want. If they don't find it, they make them. That's why be that person. Be that person who gets up and see, this is what's going to happen, this is what I'm going to enjoy, this is how I'll become. And it's going to happen. Why? Because who's going to stop you? The only person is you. You can be the only one who will decide if you're going to be sit in your chair, do nothing, and waste another day, waste another week, waste another month or year, or you're going to just get up and with what you have, experience a great life and become a much better person, much better version of yourself, and you'll become this giant that your family going to look upon and your girl that she's going to love and respect you. Why? Just because you decided to be a different person, just because you can. So think about it and do something about it. Because if you understand it without changing anything, you can change everything just because you can. If you like this video, like, share, comment. If you didn't, comment as well. Tell me what you think and what is your experience. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, give me a shout. I'll be glad to do it for you. That being said, see you tomorrow.